So it's me on a Monday, and I am coming to you because I basically wanted to let you know that my page is going to be on YouTube now instead of Facebook. Of course, I am going to share the link on Facebook, so you'll be able to see that as well. But so I wanted to come to you today, and it's about like never letting people see you sweat. Um, it's so funny because I used to go to the gym with my friend all the time. He used to train me. And he was like, why aren't you sweating? I don't understand. You're working so hard. So he would just like pack on the pounds of weight for me to do and just make stuff even harder. Even though I was sore later, I just would never sweat during my workout. And it was crazy. I would drink so much water and I just was not sweating. So even when I go work out now, I have to use like the belt and, you know, the little body thing in order to make me sweat. And I think it's pretty good because it kind of lets you know where you are at that period in time and kind of like how things are really going with your body. Like, because if you're not having a reaction to something that's happening to you in a strenuous amount, then it kind of is, you know, makes it seem like it's not normal. But in reality, not everybody sweats when they go work out. It's just how people's bodies are. Everybody's a little different. But my message to you today is never let them see you sweat. And the reason why I say this, I don't say this because of my workout, because I think it's very healthy and very good for you to sweat on your workouts. But I say never let them see you sweat because people will do anything, everything they can think of. They don't care if it hurts you. They don't think about you because they're consistently and constantly thinking about themselves and what their motives are and what they want to be perceived that it's called selfish. They forget about others' feelings, so they decide to do, you know, things to others that they're supposed to love and care about. And what happens is that the people who are on the receiving end of it look at them in a different manner. And sometimes, I was talking to my mom today, she basically told me that sometimes people aren't even thinking about the people that they're affecting when they make actions, or when they take actions or do certain things that actually have an effect on others. They're really being selfish and they're only thinking about themselves, and they really are thinking, how can I get above this next person? So it's not like they're thinking about your feelings or your emotions and like, how can I, you know, like not hurt this person. They're really thinking about not necessarily hurting the person, but they're thinking about how they can be one up on the person. I heard someone say that about me once, that they were trying to get one up on me, and it was just like, but how can you get one up on someone who's being themselves? You know, that's not something that you can possibly do, because I don't know from anybody else's perspective, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't feel like people can get one up on me, and I hate that people would try to do that, because then that means that I'm really like 6 up on you and you don't even know, you know? So one of the things that I say when people try to say like getting one up on me, or they have this idea like, I'm going to be better than her and stuff, I am only trying to be better than the person I was yesterday. So unless you know who that person was, which nobody knows but myself and God, then you will have no faction of trying to be better than what that person was, because the only part of projecting myself that I'm doing is you know, just everything that God knows. And basically just letting someone know, like projecting yourself in a manner that is you know, of God, it's not that easy. So getting one up on someone, or, you know, trying to make someone feel a certain type of way by your actions, they've still won. Like, they still won. So don't do anything because of anyone else, because this person seems better, because they seem like they've done this, or this is going on. Do it because you want to do it, and that's who you are. And then you really figure out who you know, what your character is and what you're capable of. Because if you're out to get others, or you're out to do better than someone, or you're out to you're living your life based on that other person. So in all actuality, that person is still winning, because everything you do involves them. That's your sole focus. That's who you are. That's what you're doing. You sleep, breathe, and eat them. I used to say this girl, I was her morning coffee. Like, she literally would, like, everything that I've done in my life, she tried to do. But I was actually happy that I could possibly inspire someone that they felt like they want to copy everything that I'm doing. And then I was thinking, like, maybe they'll have more respect. Put some respect on my name. And you know, just saying in baby voice, because once somebody tries to do everything you're doing, they don't just get the glory of the things that you've done. They also get the strife and pain that you went through in order to do those things. So I say more power to you out here if you're out here trying to do what someone else is doing, because what you don't understand, all you're seeing, you're thinking you're seeing the glory that everything just came about and it was just so easy and so happy. No, it's dedication, it's routine, it's consistency, and my favorite thing, effort and consistency. That's what it is. So I say more power to you if you're out here copying somebody else to try to be like them or do better than they did at something, because to me, that person already has been through all of those things that you're just now initiating and going through. So if you were wise, you would ask them for some help, honestly. If you were wise, you would ask their opinion on it, because they've already been through that, or get a mentor in that situation. Because guess what? While you're stepping into this zone that they've already conquered, they've moved on to something else. So this is what I'm saying. If you continuously live your life by other people's standards, you'll never have a life. You have to develop, your own standards and your own way of doing things. Otherwise, you will continue to be living a miserable life, because you're always trying to figure out how. You're spending way more time. You have to research, you have to figure out this, that, and the other about what that person did, and it's just sad. It's very sad. So I basically am telling you today, because I always give you a challenge on me on a Monday. Today, look at your life and make sure that you're living it for you, and not for what you're trying to have on anyone else, not for what anyone else does, not to be a better them. Be a better you. That is my challenge for you this week, is to be a better you, because if you're out there trying to live up to someone else's path, you're never going to get to the end game, because God does not give everyone the same path. Everyone has different paths. That's why we are all made different. We were all made wonderful. And if you are not living in the wonderfulness that He made you, then you aren't living. And that's my Me on a Monday. I hope you guys have a great week, and I look forward to speaking to you next Monday. I know my bun is together today, right? Natural Girls Rock. P.S. All right, I'll talk to y'all next Monday. Have a good one.